Hello Internet, and welcome again to the YieldTomato gaming channel for another pickups video for 2016. I don't know if I said 16 or 15 last time in the video. Oh well. Let's get started here with a PSP game from Konami. Actually, this game I've wanted for a while anyway. And they shouldn't have canceled the other one they were working on. Coated Arms. I know they made a second Coated Arms in the PSP. I do plan to get that as well. I really wish they had made the Coated Arms Assault for PS4. Or 3, pardon me. That looked really frickin' sweet, and it just depresses me the more I think about how it'll never happen. This is like really cool concept. It's basically like Ghost in the Shell is a, kind of a different take on it almost, even though they're in no way, shape, or form connected. Anyway, I thought this game always looked awesome. I had always wanted to get it, I just never had gotten it. And now I have gotten it, so I'm going to play it later. Yeah. So, first-person shooter hacking elements, it looks awesome. I hope it's awesome. I really, really hope it's as awesome as I think it's going to be. So, yeah. Next up, a game that I tried really hard to get into back in the day, had so much trouble doing so, and I'm going to give it another shot at some point. And one of my friends actually got really into it, and that is Infinite Undiscovery. My god, that title sounds so weird. But it's a Square Enix RPG, and I believe it's a action RPG, if I'm remembering right. And I believe technically your character's not even a hero. Everyone mistakes him for the hero because he looks just like the hero. And the hero is actually in the game as well. So yeah, I'm hopeful that I can get into it this next time when I try to. The art looks interesting and cool. The story seems really interesting. I think something with the combat turned me off initially. So we'll see if I can get past that. I got past some of my issues with Dark Souls and was able to get way into it, so maybe I can get past my personal issues and be able to play this. So yeah, Infinite Undiscovery. We've got another 360 game, and I got this not almost entirely, not even close to entirely. I got this because I regret having gotten rid of it in the past. And that would be Ghostbusters The Videogame. Now, this is a good time for me to mention this too, because the new movie has come out, and I grew up with the original games, original movies. I love the original movies. I love this game. This game is really, really, really good. This game is better than it had any right to be. And it's sad to see that Terminal Reality, the developer, got shut down because of some stupid stuff like, I don't know, Activision maybe making them rush the development of a certain game called The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Yeah, they had less than a year to make that, and then it gets terrible reviews and they get closed for it. That's not their fault. That's fucking annoying, and I hate when shit like that happens, because this game is really good, and I personally thought the new movie was pretty good. People need to get their heads out their asses and remember that just because there's a reboot doesn't mean it negates the originals. Same thing with Devil May Cry. I got way into Devil May Cry. I've been a fan for a while. The new game came out, and I was hesitant at first. And then after I started playing it, I got more into it, and I really liked a lot of that game. In fact, I'd say it's a really good Devil May Cry game. But so many people are just, across the board, it doesn't matter what media it is, they are opposed to a reboot. They just want to see a sequel after sequel after sequel, but then we get more sequels and people start complaining, oh, they're not trying anything new. Man, there is no pleasing the world, unfortunately. And people that bitch about the new Ghostbusters movie, it's like, oh, it should have been number 3. Shut up and play this game. Because this game is the script that Bill Murray rejected, and yet he still agreed to do the voice of his character in this. So this is basically you getting to play that third movie that never got to be. So rest in peace, Harold Ramis. You have an amazing mind that has been able to create such things. So play it. It's better than it should be, and I love it for it. Next, I got a re-release of a game that I've like 100%ed on at least one console. That is Resident Evil 5. 5 got a lot of odd flack, and then 6 came out and got even more flack. I can say with a fair amount of honesty and certainty that 5 is better than a lot of people, myself included, gave it credit for back when it came out, because I picked up and played it again on PC recently. I played through it very quickly, and I was having a really good time with it, surprisingly. It holds up way better than I expected it to, and this has some really awesome DLC in it too. This has all the DLC from the Lost in Nightmares and Desperate Escape. Desperate Escape not as good. Lost in Nightmares frickin' fantastic. So yeah, Resident Evil 5. I wish they called this some kind of special edition, but they didn't. It's just a 60 FPS remastered version of the 360 and PS3 game, and it's really good. So I have no problems buying these again because these are fun. Next up is a PS Vita game that I pre-ordered over a year ago with a special pre-order item called Zero Time Dilemma. This is hilarious. It comes out a year after my pre-order. It does not ship with the watch that it was supposed to, the special edition watch thing. I got a notice from Amazon apologizing that the watches will not be ready anywhere near time for this, and will come later, and they gave me $10 credit. So I got $10 credit through Amazon. I think at this point I have effectively paid like $24 for this, because of all the weird shenanigans that have gone on through Amazon between when I ordered it and its final release. I have not played through 999 yet, or Virtue's Last Reward. I don't know when I will, but I played the demo for Virtue's Last Reward and I loved it. So I figured I'd start getting the series, so when I'm ready to play them, I can. Much like the Phoenix Wright games, which I have played. Next up, I'm going to showcase 7th Dragon 3 Code VFO. This is a really interesting looking game. It comes from Sega. It's a turn-based RPG, if I'm remembering correctly. And I picked this up. We were at a Fry's Electronics, and they had a promotion running where it was $31.88. So I was like, okay, I can do that. It comes with a small art book and what looks like, it almost looks like there are stickers in it, but that could be just me thinking they're stickers. It has a kind of Dragon Quest-y kind of feel to it in terms of you're creating your party members. I don't know if you're actually creating them or if you're just recruiting them and you get to customize them. Have not played it yet, this is still sealed. And it has time travel elements, and I think that when done right is a beautiful thing in a game. The problem is a lot of games don't do it right, so I'm hoping this does it well enough to where I'm pleased with it. So yeah, 7th Dragon 3. Why didn't we get the other two? Anyway, the last one for this pickups video is officially our first import game. And that is Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune. This wasn't my idea. My fiance wanted it, and I think it's great. It's got fun little gambling elements in it. You can play poker and blackjack. The volleyball mechanics are actually fun. It's actually really interesting to watch this get played. And, you know, I don't know. I get a kick out of these kind of games. We got the Eurasian version, the Chinese version, because it allows for full English support. And you can play it on any PS4 because the PS4 is region free, which is great. So we can't read any of the dialogue not any of the dialogue, any of the stuff on the back of this. Doesn't matter though, it's all got English text, so we're winning. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this pickups video. What you guys think? You guys got any of these games? What are your thoughts on any of these games? Like DOA. Let us know in the comments below, and please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of our gaming pickups, let's plays, and so on and so forth, whatever I decide to post. So again, thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.